Hey guys, Ogs here from the US. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to another episode of Twitter React. But before anything, you know what to do. Help your brother out. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, share, watch some ad, and follow me on social media. In today's video, we are going to continue the Kalidou Koulibaly debate. It's getting ugly on Twitter, and there are people who don't like Koulibaly because of his age and his transfer fee, and there are people who think that, hey, he's good enough and he can help us for the next 3-4 years. Don't get me wrong, everybody knows my love for the academy product and youngsters in general. I think they are the future of the club, but at some point, you need also old people around those youngsters to help them grow. So I am all for it. Everybody knows about it. I'm not gonna lie about it. And you know, it sounds like I'm contradicting myself and my vision, but hey, somebody like Koulibaly, you don't see them every day on the market. Okay, so let's read from Newman himself. If you don't know who Newman is, you are not in the Chelsea community. This guy been doing a good job in the community for years. If you haven't checked on his channel or his Twitter account, you should. And he said here like that I've seen people say, no, he is old and too expensive. We can't have a team of teenagers. We need experience too. You know, Van Dijk and Koulibaly are of the same age. And, you know, Van Dijk is about to get a 5-year deal. Yes, Van Dijk is at the top of his game, but he also plays for Liverpool. Yeah, that makes sense. While, let's continue, Koulibaly plays for Napoli. Center backs of their caliber play well into their 30s. And even if Koulibaly has only 2-3 years left in him, he'll still be crucial as the other center backs can learn a lot from him. He can carry our defense for the next 3-4 seasons, and that's what we need at the moment. Wow, that makes a lot of sense, brother, because people forget that Chiellini, Bonucci, you know, those big top defenders from Italy, they last. They can play until the age of, I don't know, 36, 37. They're still on top of the game because they know how to defend. Italy, they train defender to really defend, and the impact is going to be huge in the Chelsea team. Can you imagine somebody like Tomori, Christensen learning from Koulibaly? And the Koulibaly effect is going to be great because, you know, the other team know who Koulibaly is. So just the fact he is in the defense is going to create a lot of panic to the other team, so we can take advantage. It's just like having Messi in your team. Okay, just him being there. He's not running, okay? He's not doing anything, but it will be like 5 guys try to close him down and opening the gaps to somebody else. So the striker will be very afraid of Koulibaly because they don't know how to deal with him, and then they will be taking time and confused and don't know what to do. And you know, we could benefit from Koulibaly in that sense too. So let's see some reaction here. This guy here, Mauricio Dantas, he said, I think Chelsea won't pay 50 or 60 million on a center back that they cannot sell, or he meant in the future or blah blah. Well, how do you know, brother? How do you know that they won't sell? They won't take somebody that old, and because they can't sell. It's about business, but at the end of the day, if you have a good player, still a good player. Let's go and read what Vince said. Vince also is a well-known name in the community, and he's opposed to Koulibaly coming to Chelsea Football Club, and mostly because of his age and the price. So you ask yourself, when we signed Morata, nobody really complained about the money. When we signed Arrizabalaga, we just learned that we signed the most expensive goalkeeper in the world. Nobody really had time to protest or argue with the board or whatever. It's just, oh, he's great, let's just go there and spend money. Now that we have somebody who is confirmed, somebody who can take us to the next level, everybody is complaining about money and the age. And you forgot that Didier Drogba, John Terry, and even Frank Lampard were on top of the game at 34 years old. So what the difference? Defender don't run that much, so they still have a lot of miles in them. And I mean, having somebody like Koulibaly, man, I won't mind spending 100 million for Koulibaly and pay him, I don't know, about 200k a week or so, or even a little bit more. Sometimes money well spent for somebody who is pretty much is going to be like a coach for the young generation. You know what I'm trying to say here? Sometimes you have to take the L, if you can call that a L. Okay, spend the money and get him. So I see Vince explain the fees and how much he's going to worth a week. I don't know where he's coming up with these numbers here. And 4 years contract, I don't know who told him it's gonna be 4 years. And yeah, he pretty much don't want him. So shared boy, okay, I mean, it's very difficult to read, but in general he said, if we can win something with Koulibaly, why not? If we can get to the Champions League final, win the final, win the Premier League or something, there is no problem. And for me, it's not even about winning anything. It's about also the value of that defense is going to increase massively. Like I said before, he's going to be basically another coach in the defense. And let's see what Emmanuel said. That is the response to Vince. He said, I bet you said that too when we were linked to Van Dijk for 75 million. So basically he's saying here that, hey Vince, you are not happy always about the price. When we were linked to Van Dijk, many people said he was not the level of Chelsea Football Club and he was too expensive. What happened today? The best in the world, right? So sometimes you have to take risks if you have to get to the next level. And Vince responded again saying that Van Dijk was younger, okay? The sell value is considered as the deal like this. Koulibaly, if Koulibaly is 25, that is a no-brainer. Okay, man, listen, you're not gonna get always a 25 years old defender, in the level of Van Dijk. So I see the money is the problem for Vince here, and the resale value. I don't know why we care too much about the reselling Koulibaly in the future. Why can't we just find another way of making money than thinking about reselling him? Why can't he just retire at Chelsea Football Club and become maybe a coach or in the coaching staff or something? I mean, sometimes if you are too stingy, you are going to miss out on many things. That's all I can say. Man, very interesting debate here from Newman. So let me know what you think about Koulibaly. For me, if this news is true, I will go for him. I will pay whatever money it is. Not whatever, but 100 million for me still good for somebody in that level. But we are not sure. It could be just paper talk. Paris Saint-Germain fans are saying the same thing, and for month and month, Koulibaly bought a condo, an apartment in Paris, and speculations been going on for more than 6 months that Koulibaly already decided to go back to France and play for PSG. Who knows? He might decide to go there because it's gonna be easier for him to win the French league and some other cups, and they have so many great players and ready to challenge for the Champions League. Maybe because of his age, he will be like, I'm not going to Chelsea because they still have a very young team, a long project, and I don't have enough time to wait for titles. Now I need to go to the team that is ready to fight for titles. So that also could play. Who knows? Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about the Koulibaly saga. Think outside the box. Be respectful to others. And see you in the next one.